On this video we're going to be making the black Monte Carlo from training day. This is the car here. It's built on a Willard faction. The way to get this car is to go to your phone, to the internet, and then you're going to click on tutor. Actually, you know what? I think this car might be under Benny. Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it is under. Alright guys, so let's go and look on Benny. Alright, so go over here to travel and transport and Benny's. That's stock. Yep, there it is. Or no, that's here it is. This is it. This is the Willard faction. So you're gonna click on this one. For now, just make it black. And buy for 36. Click that, and then you choose where you want it to purchase it, and to put it in your whatever garage. Then once you get it, a little mess. All right, so then once you purchase it, a little message is gonna pop up above your map that says it's been delivered to whatever garage. So what you do when that happens is you call your mechanic from your phone. Like so.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Okay, and then whatever garage you put it in, you click that. So for me, this would be in the, it is actually in my arena workshop B level 1. So that's right there, my faction. I would click that and then have it delivered. Once my mechanic delivers it to me, I'm gonna get in it. And for this build, we're not taking it to Benny's. There we go. I can think now. Yeah, turn the radio. We're gonna take this to LS Customs. This is not, even if we bought it from Benny's. Yeah, I was already in the intersection. We're not gonna take this to Benny's. Okay, we're gonna take this to the LS Customs. And once we get to the LS Customs, we're gonna do its customizations there. Even though this is a Benny's vehicle, we don't need to go over there because the car doesn't have any liveries or anything like that. So there's really no point to take it to Benny's. Save yourself some money. Alright, so we're gonna drive it over here. And as I'm driving there, this is a great time to remember to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you visit my channel. I have tons of playlists now with all my back builds for all these cars. There's playlists on there now too, and on those playlists you'll find one for making cars characters in GTA. There's one, it's called making TV and movie cars in GTA. That's where I put all of my cars if they're like just a one of that car build. But if they're part of a series, what I'll do is I'll name the playlist. So for example, Fast and Furious, that's one of my series. So since it's a bunch of cars, not just one car, it's under a playlist called Fast and Furious, making Fast and Furious cars in GTA. So that's the one you're looking for on there. So my playlists are pretty much labeled kind of self-explanatory. If you read them, they'll make sense to you. I just added one on there called Horror Vehicles. So that's got like all the vehicles I've done from horror or TV, horror movies or TV shows that are horror based. So for example, Texas Chainsaw Massacre van, I just like made that recently. Christine's on there she's on that playlist. So yeah, just check out my playlist. There's a bunch of stuff for you to watch at your viewing convenience. If I'm not live, if you miss my live, you don't have to worry. You can always just go to my playlist and look at all my back videos. They're there, so you guys can watch it at your watching convenience. So basically, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take our Willard faction over here to customs, and we're gonna pull in here.
What's wrong with her now?
Okay. So basically what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is armor this thing up to 100% armor. Brakes, we're going race brakes. Engine, we're going to max this out to level 4. Explosives, you don't need that unless you're going to blow up your car. For the horn, this is your guys' choice. I'm just going to leave it stock. Headlights, I'm just going to leave those stock. No neons on this one. Loss prevention. Actually, loss prevention you don't need. You need this if you steal the car. If you purchase the vehicle, you don't need that. Respray. This primary color is going to be classic black, and then your secondary color is going to be classic black. Okay, and then the roof. Okay, so your roof is going to be a stock roof right there. That's your stock roof. You're not going to sell it. Suspension. For now, we'll leave it stock. Okay, transmission. We're going to make sure max that out to race transmission. Turbo. Make sure you turbo. Wheels. Now the wheels on his vehicle are I'm pretty sure that they had white walls on them. Alright, so your tires are going to be okay. So I was just looking at the better picture of a mile line. So the tires, rims are going to look like no, that's not the right one. Okay, one. So really, I think that the ones we're looking for are something like
You got
that,
great taste.
and then there we go. They had alloys on them. Yeah, so they were actually like this. Yeah.
If that car was a woman, I'd kiss her.
And then I'm not sure if we can do this or not in the game. It's supposed to have a white rim. There we go. Okay, so we can do that. Those are your, yeah, so because they had white walls. Okay, so those would be the white walls on the tire. Those are actually a little big, white wall wise. But alright, and then black tire smoke. Windows. I don't believe they had any tint on these. No, no tint on the windows. No tint on those. Then I have hydro. Did it there. Okay guys, I'm just looking something up real quick online here. It had hydraulics. So the car did have hydraulics. Okay. Now because the car had hydraulics, we're gonna lower it all the way down like that. Transmission. So because this car had hydraulics, right? We're gonna have to take it over to Benny's just to do the hydraulics package on it. So, alright, that's how you build a car without taking it to Benny's. Alright. Now because there you go. That's a finished car, the Willard faction. Without the hydraulics. Well, I lowered it down to give it the look of the hydraulics. But if you guys want to put working hydraulics on it, there's really only one place in the game we can go to get actual working hydraulics. You guys know where that's at. It's Benny's. So we're gonna go over here to Benny's and put the hydraulics on it. Alright guys, we're just gonna make my way over here to Benny's. Oh, I thought I could shift through that. Okay, we have arrived at Benny's. Alright, guys.
Be quick.
So-
What you need? Should be cool now.
I wonder if it'll change it too much if I do this. But sometimes it does. Rise up and increase your ground clearance. Jump off. Jump and hop off the ground with an upgrade. Sensor. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go.
Now we
That's
can do
it.
something with him.
Alright, that's the right one. There we go. Alright, guys, so we already built the car over there. So now we've got this thing armored up all the way. So let's just go through it one more time. We already did this over at LS, but we'll do it one more time. Armor's at 100%. Make sure you go race brakes. Engine, make sure you go to engine tunes. Make sure it's level 4. Exhaust, stock exhaust. Explosives you don't need unless you're planning on blowing it up. Stock hood. Horns, your guys' choice. Hydraulics.
Now
We'll go down one. This is your guys' choice, what you choose to do. As long as it has hydraulics on it, we're good. So I just went down one. Interior, black inside. You can change all this around if you guys want. Just make sure it's black.
Look at that.
Lights, headlights, leave stock, don't have any neons. No livery on this car, okay? Don't need any of this. It's just plain black. Loss prevention, you only need to steal it. We won't deal with plates right now, we'll do that later. Respray. It's already black. So classic black is the first color. Secondary color is classic black again. Trim color, this does your inside, so go black inside. There you go. Roof, remember it's stock roof. Alright. Transmission, make sure you max that out. You don't need to sell it right now, so make sure you max out your transmission. Your trunk, you can play with your, this is where you can put speakers and stuff in here. Wheels, we already did those. But it's going to be muscle, stock rims, or actually, back these out. It's going to be high end, sorry. And then actually, you know what? No, it's going to be muscle. Hold on, muscle. There we go, stock rims. Those aren't the right ones. Okay, guys. The wheel you're looking for. believe the wheel you're looking for is this right here? The bigger one, not the smaller one, the bigger one. That one. And then going to alloy, and then tire enhancements, tire design. What did I love my? Oh, now I lost my white walls. The hell? Okay. Wheel type. Okay, so guys, because we changed these out, I don't think we're gonna get those exact tires that we had. These are pretty close right here. So let's go with these spindles, tire design. There we go. Alright, those are what we're gonna go with. And if you look on their tires weren't very, the white wall on their tire wasn't all the way around it. Like, it wasn't like that. It was like that. So that's better. I'm going to go into the white wall. White line, right there. If you guys want to make a Hot Wheels car, you can make it look like this. That's a red liner right there. Okay. There you go. White lines. Tire smoke. Going black smoke. Remember now, the windows didn't have any tint, so no tint on the windows. Okay, and we're done, guys. And there you go, guys. That's the finished car. This is the finished car from training day. Built on the faction. Built on the Willard faction. You guys go. This is the finished Willard faction from training day with its hydraulics and its white wall wheels. Alright guys, it's a great time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. Once I drive this back to my TV and movie cars garage. Wait, over there. If you guys would like, thanks. You guys would like me to build you a particular car, just go ahead and let me know. Or you can just send me a request and we will make it for you on a future video. It's a good time to remind you guys to go to my channel, check out my playlists. All my back builds are on there now. We're getting over like 100 and something videos on there now, so we're quickly getting up there on a lot of videos. So there's a lot of cool back builds for you guys to check out, so make sure you go to my channel and then to my playlists and check them out. There's one playlist that's Fast and Furious cars. What I do is I label my playlist for you guys to make it as self-explanatory as possible. So my Fast and Furious cars are called making Fast and Furious cars in GTA. While my Cars characters are called making Cars characters in GTA. And then the other folder you guys want to, or playlist you guys want to pay attention to is making TV and movie cars in GTA. That one there is just like one build if it's not part of a series. Like Fast and Furious is a series of cars. If it's just one car, it's gonna be in there. I also just recently added a playlist called Making Horror Cars in GTA. That of course has cars from horror movies and TV shows. So for example, it has Christine from the movie Christine, which is a horror movie. Also, it has the van that I recently did from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I tried to do that van in the game. If you guys want to go over there and check that out, it was pretty cool build. You guys go over, check out that out. That's my horror stuff. And I'll be adding to that slowly as I make more horror related stuff. Also, I'm working on making Simpsons cars from the TV show Simpsons. I made Homer's car, so that's over on the playlist. Yeah, so guys, make sure you go over and check out my playlist. There's a bunch of stuff for you to watch, and I'm sure there's something for everybody. Alright guys, so we're fast approaching my TV and movie car garage. This is where I keep all my movie cars. Okay. So this garage is full. I'm gonna check and see what's in here. There we go. Alright guys. So this is obviously some of my movie cars. This here is the car we just built for the Willard Faction Custom. This is the car from Training Day. And you buy this car from the Benny's website, which is from your phone. And then you get travel and transport. Find Benny's. Stock. And then scroll down. You find the Willard Faction, which is right here. Go down till you pick a color. You're gonna go for black. Then you're gonna go buy it for 36,000, and then put it whatever garage you want to put it in. Alright guys, that's how you get the car again. This is it right here. Make sure you take it over to you can take it to LS Customs if you don't want to add the actual hydraulics, but if you want to add the actual hydraulics, take it over to Benny's. Alright guys. So that's it right there guys. Finished car from Training Day. Built on the Willard Faction. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I will quickly give you a tour. This here of course is the Vigilante Batmobile, which I didn't really do a build on this car because it's already kind of pre-done. Really only way to build this car out though is to use the back of the mobile operations center, and then put the customization garage in there for weaponized vehicles. This one right here is the JB700 James Bond car. The reason I haven't actually done a build on this is because there's really no way to build it because it comes pretty stock. Like on these cars, I kind of like do a review on them if they're like already in the game where they're already pretty much built the way they come. There's really no way to customize them unless you want to like add color to them or something. But for the most part, they come pretty close, the ones in the game, to what they are. This here, of course, is the Bad Boys Porsche. This is a build I did. It's like, so like these cars that I actually build out and make into something, I put those on the channel. Like this here, of course, is Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. I built that out completely. So it's not like cars I buy. This, of course, is the General Lee, built on the Imponte Dukes. This here is Christine. She is part of my horror channel, my horror playlist now. So make sure you guys go check out my horror playlist. She's on there. That's Christine there. This here is, of course, Herbie the Love Bug. If you guys remember Herbie. So he's right here. He's also on my playlist. So make sure you guys go back and find him. He's on the playlist called Making TV and Movie Cars in GTA. This here is the Scramjet from the Scramjet, but in the game I'm using it as the Mach 5 Speed Racer car from the animated TV show, and then they made like a live action film. So that's the car from that. And then this here is the car from Miami Vice. This here is a Ducati. I'm sorry, I can talk to you. Grotti Cheetah Classic. This is the car from Miami Vice. And then this is also in the game, the car. If you change this car to red, this car becomes the car from I can talk today. Okay. Anyway, this car is the one from Miami Vice. Okay. It's also the red Ferrari. In the game, it's also, if you turn it red, it's also the Ferrari from a certain other TV show. Let's see if you guys can figure out which one it is. Alright, so that's that garage. I forget which one we were just in. Maybe it's a 26 people in that. I can't remember, guys. Oh no, it was the other one. Okay, so this is the red car, and this car is from Pop Quiz afterwards. See if you guys know what TV show that's from. Okay, so this car right here is Bullet, built on the Vapid Alley. You'll notice it's green, kind of like Bullet. This here, right here, is Ferris Bueller's car from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's the Ferrari. It's built on the Ocelot Stinger, sorry. And then this here is the Bravado Banshee. This is Russ Griswold's car from Vegas Vacation. Yes, that's Russ's car when he wins it on the wheel in front of the casino. He hits the slot machine and gets the Viper. You guys remember? Had these god awful ugly yellow rims on it. So I added those in too. So I don't know why it had yellow rims on it, but it did. So I added that in here, and then that's on my channel. And then this one right here, of course, is the Family Truckster from the Vacation movies. It's sitting next to the Russ's car. But this is the Truckster from the Vacation movies. And then this is built. Oh, sorry guys. This is I always try to tell you guys. This was built on the Thunbury Regina. That's what this one is. Okay. This one here is Marty McFly's truck from Back to the Future. Yep, the one that was it's the Toyota he sees, and then it's in his garage when he comes back. And I think the first one at the end. And this one here, of course, is the old DeLorean. This is again one of those cars you don't really build. It just kind of comes stock, and then you change it a little bit on it. So I didn't really do a build on this car, but it's in here for the movie car. Suppose it's from Back to the Future, so it's a movie car. It's also one you can have in the game. So this here is one I built. This is from American Graffiti. The Hot Rod. It's the Vapid Hustler from American Graffiti. That's on my channel. It's actually one of my favorite builds I did. You guys can look back to those. That's it right there. That is the Vapid Hustler from American Graffiti. This is the Hot Rod. This here, of course, is the Bluesmobile from Blues Brothers. I built this car on the Bravado Greenwood. It gives you the white roof. So I chose to use this car. And just when I saw this Greenwood get added to the game, it just looked like the Bluesmobile to me. So when I figured out you can actually put the white roof on top of this car, I was all over this car, man. So now I got it looking kind of like the Bluesmobile. The only thing different is there'd be like a white door here and a white door here, or a white door up front here, and then it would have a star. Kind of faded out. But you guys can get the idea. This is the Bluesmobile. It's built on the Bravado Greenwood. Whoever's watching, thanks for watching. Please leave a comment so I know you're there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining me. And then this here is the Albany Buccaneer. This, of course, if you guys look at this car, I'm not sure if you can see it in here because the lighting ain't the best, but the purple on this car should give it away. This is the car from Triple X. This is Vin Diesel's car from Triple X. Yeah, so that's his car right there from Triple X movie. And that's that car. Yep. Okay. And then whoever was watching left. Okay. That's Triple X car. That's also a back build, guys. So if you guys want to build the Triple X car, just go on my channel and find it. You should be able to find it. It's under making TV and movie cars in GTA. That was the one we just looked at. I think that was... I'm not sure. Okay, guys. The one we just looked at, I think, was 26. So let's try this one and see if this is a different one. Yeah. Okay, I was right. Alright, guys. So obviously, we'll start things off right here. This here is Bumblebee from Transformers. He's built on the BF Weevil. And I went with the kind of like rusted out beater look because that's kind of how he looked in the junkyard. So that's kind of what I went with. If you guys look at the license plate down there, it says BEE for B. You know who he is. He's got his custom plate on. So it says B on the license plate. This here is another version of Bumblebee built on the Aponte Nightshade from Transformers. This is more like a Camaro look. That old school Camaro look that he had. Yep. He had that Camaro look. This is that one. And then of course it says B on the license plate. This here is the newest version of Bumblebee. When they added the Classe Vergio RZRX just recently, in this last year to the game, when I saw that car, I had to build the newest one. So that's the newest version of Bumblebee in the game. This here is also B on the license plate. See, B. This here is another Transformer. I believe his name is Sideswipe. He's an Autobot, I believe. So he's built on the Corvette with the silver paint job. So I don't know, and like red rims. think he's called Sideswipe if I remember right. This here, of course, is my Jurassic Park Jeep. This is built on the Anus Helen SUV. And then this here is, of course, the Scooby Van. Can't miss this one. Scooby-Doo-Doo. It's built on the Bravado Yu-Gi-Oh! Classic. And that's, take this one over to not to Benny's, but to Benny's? I think maybe to Benny's. But you gotta unlock this livery, okay? So you gotta take it over there. But it's on my back build, so make sure you guys check that out. This car here is a more recent build. This, if you guys are a fan of the show Breaking Bad, this is the El Camino from Breaking Bad. I believe it's Jesse's El Camino from Breaking Bad. I just recently made this car, so go back and check it out on my channel. It's on the playlist called Making TV and Movie Cars in GTA. I haven't started a Breaking Bad playlist yet because it's just one so far. But when I add some more of these Breaking Bad cars, I will add them. I was hoping I could get an RV and make like the RV from Breaking Bad, but in the game the RV isn't. You can buy one, but you can't like put it in your garage with you, or you can't change it around or anything. It's just standard pretty much. So I didn't really want to do the RV. Kind of boring. But anyway, that's the Breaking Bad car, the El Camino from Breaking Bad. All right, Jesse's. This here is the car from Bonnie and Clyde with Warren Beatty. This is built on the Albany Roosevelt. And then, as you guys can see, that's the Bonnie and Clyde car. It's built on the Albany Roosevelt. This here is, of course, Bandit from Smokey and the Bandit. It actually says Bandit across the license plate. See Bandit 1 on the license plate. Okay, so that's what that one is. Smoking the Bandit. You can't really miss this. The only thing this thing is missing is the bird on the hood. The game recently added the bird in the game, but they put on the newer one and not the older one, so I don't know what they're doing. So please, Rockstar, if you're ever listening, touch our. But have the bird right here for me, please. Thank you. Let's see. And then this, of course, is the Bravado Yu-Gi-Oh! Classic. If you guys are a fan of TV shows, if you remember Who's the Boss, this is Tony Danza's truck from Who's the Boss, the road van anyway. That's his van from Who's the Boss, the TV show, back in like the 80s, 90s. This is Tony Danza's vehicle that he drives around. I hope you guys... Okay, and then I think that we have one more garage. I showed you guys that one and that one. Yeah, I think I showed you two garages. I think we got one more, and then we'll be done. Okay, so the last garage, I think it's 101. There's three garages over here. Oh no, we already saw this one. Okay, so I have two garages. We already saw this one, guys. That's fine though. Because that's a good jumping off point, because this will give me a chance to show you guys this one more time. This is the car this video is supposed to be about. I always kind of try to like end my videos on the car we actually built. This is what we built this video, the Willard Faction. This is the car from Training Day, and you can buy it from your phone from Benny's website, and then take it to either LS Customs or Benny's and customize it. If you take it to LS Customs, you're not going to be able to put the hydraulics on it, and the car did have hydraulics, so if you're trying to make it movie accurate, go over to Benny's. I'm spending a little bit of money. Do not get the one that's the top option. There's two options for customization purposes. If you choose the top one, it'll make it really, really tall and make it look like a monster truck. You want to do like the first one on the top over at Benny's. Don't do that one, because that'll make it look like a monster truck. I've done that in the past. The second one you want is the second one down. It's called like Classic Dunk or something like that. That's the one you want. Okay. Otherwise, you're just gonna get huge tires on it and look like a monster truck. All right, guys. So don't do that top one. You want the second one down, alright? Alright, and then that's it, guys. That is the car we wanted to make this time. Alright, guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. We'll see you guys in a future video. Take care, everybody.